10 Safest States to Live in America. Safety concerns are high in almost all parts of the world in recent times. The US is not spared. Judging by the incidence of shootings dominating the media, anyone living in America or contemplating relocating to the country should think seriously about the safest states to live in there. That's exactly what this video will help you with. Hey, don't give us the credit for this information. That'll surely aid you in making that safe decision. This tip about the 10 safest states to live in America is based on the FBI's most recent data. Since crime is inhibitory to safety, to determine the safest states, we factor in the rates of violent crime and property crime in each state. Number 10. Virginia. We begin with this southeastern state stretching from the Chesapeake Bay to the Appalachian Mountains. Virginia, with its long Atlantic coastline, is one of the 13 original colonies, and it covers a total area of 42,775 square miles, where its population of 8.54 million lives. This state, with Richmond as its capital, enjoys good rankings in areas of healthcare, where it ranks 12th, education, where it ranks 13th, and infrastructure, where it ranks 8th. However, we're more interested in how it fares in the aspect of crime. Once ranked as low as 6th for violent crime and as low as 15th for property crime, we make bold to say that it's one of the 10 safest states to live in America. The crime situation has been on a steady decline for the last 3 years. Number 9. Wyoming. The next is Wyoming, a state in the Mountain West subregion. We expect this state to be relatively crime-free because it's the least densely populated in the country. Its population of just 578,759 live in a vast area of 97,810 square miles, making it the 10th largest state by area. With Cheyenne as its capital, it has ranked well for infrastructure as the 8th best, while ranking 13th best for natural environment. More importantly, in the last available ranking for violent crime, it ranks the 8th safest, and for property crime, it ranks the 12th. With these low crime rates, the city that first became a territory in 1868 and which was later formed from Dakota, Utah, currently has a median income of $33,296. As the 44th state of the Federation, it was the first to enfranchise women and to even elect a female governor. The violent crime rate in Wyoming, which is 210 per 100,000, is lower than the national average of 380. Number 8. Rhode Island. Rhode Island is also one of the 10 safest states to live in America. The state, known for its sandy shores and seaside colonial towns, has maintained a reputation for safety historically. As the first of the original 13 colonies to jettison allegiance to Britain in 1776 and the last to ratify the Constitution in 1790, the state has demonstrated love for independence, which is a harbinger of safety. With its 1.06 million residents living in a total area of 1,545 square miles, its low violent rates have earned it the rank of 9th safest, while it's been ranked 11th safest for property crime. The most recent overall crime rate in Rhode Island has been 176 in 100,000. With Providence as its capital, it ranks 9th for healthcare and 7th for both crime corrections and natural environment. Number 7. Massachusetts. Let's next check on the second of the 13 original colonies, which became the 6th officially recognized state in the Union in February 1788. This most populous state in the New England region, with a population of 6.89 million, occupies a total land area of 10,554 square miles. Massachusetts is the 7th on this list of the safest states to live in America. The state, having its capital in Boston, has ranked 2nd best for healthcare and education, 4th best for crime and correction and natural environment, and 5th for economy. All these would naturally make it safe. No wonder it has the lowest property crime rate and the 24th lowest violent crime rate. Its violent crime rate of 328 per 100,000 people is lower than the national average of 379. Number 6. Vermont. Our next point of call is Vermont, the southeastern state known primarily for its forested natural landscape. With its population of 647,378, it ranks 49th populous state while occupying a total area of 9,615 square miles. This state, which has its capital as Montpelier, has a median income of $32,777. It also ranks 12th for infrastructure, 3rd for crime and correction, and 9th for natural environment. More importantly, it qualifies to be among the safest states to live in the United States, considering the low violent crime ranking of 4 and low property crime ranking of 8. The state's rates of overall crime and individual crime are far lower than the national averages. Number 5. Connecticut. Connecticut, one of the original 13 colonies, is the next state we're examining as one of the 10 safest states in America. The southeastern state, with a mix of coastal cities and rural areas, played a major role in the development of the country. The 3.57 million residents of this state live in an area of 5,544 square miles, with Hartford as their capital. Given its last known crime rate of 207 per 100,000 population, it ranks 3rd lowest for violent crime and 9th for property crime. Of course, this is not an isolated case, as it already ranks 3rd best for healthcare, 6th for education, and 6th for crime and corrections. Number 4. New Jersey. New Jersey, the home of native musical legends such as John Bon Jovi and Whitney Houston, is the next on our list. The northeastern state, with about 130 miles of Atlantic coast, is more than the home of popular hitmakers. With its population of 8.88 million, it occupies a total land area of 8,719 square meters, with Trenton as its capital. Since it is ranked 5th best for crime and corrections, 4th for healthcare, and top best for education, it should be a safe place to go. Thus, as confirmed by statistics, it ranks 5th lowest for violent crime rate with 200 per 100,000 people, and 5th lowest also for property crime. Number 3. Idaho. The next on the list is the northwestern state of Idaho, famous for its mountainous landscape covered with potatoes, trout, and precious stones, and vast swaths of protected, unspoiled, rugged landscape. With Boise as its capital, Idaho residents numbering 1.79 million live on an area of 83,568 square miles. As one of the safest states to live in America, it ranks 3rd lowest for property crime and 10th for violent crime. In addition, it is ranked 3rd best for economy, 4th for fiscal stability, and 10th for infrastructure and crime and corrections. Number 2. New Hampshire. This is one of the smallest states in the US, with an area of 9,350, but the role it has played in the election of the president of the country has traditionally outsized it. New Hampshire, with the capital city in Concord, has a population of 1.36 million. This 10th least populous state is among the best states to live in America. It is already ranked as the 3rd best state to find opportunity, 2nd best for natural environment, and 1st for crime and corrections, with all these rankings being found with the 2nd lowest rank for violent crime and 2nd for property crime is only natural. New Hampshire is unique for its lakes, mountains, rivers, and valleys, and its 13 miles of Atlantic Ocean coastline. Number 1. Maine. Let's conclude this list with Maine, the easternmost state in the continental US, with its vast area of 35,380 square miles. It's the largest of the 6 New England states. Its residents, numbering 1.34 million, are among the feeling safest in the US in their state and capital city of Augusta. It ranks lowest for violent crime and 4th lowest for property crime. For crime and corrections, it's number 2 in the country, while it occupies the 14th position for natural environment. That is why we're happy to introduce Maine to you as the safest state to live in the US. What can you conclude about the safety of each state in the United States? Of course, since we have only dwelt on property crime and violent crime, we agree you might want to rank these states differently if you factor in other crimes. So, what are your 10 safest states to live in America? Tell us in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.